Hi everybody, welcome to Wild Music. This video reaction is on Lara Fabian singing her song J'y Crois Encore. I still believe. So a little bit about Lara first. She just recently turned 51, in fact on the 9th of January. And she was born in Etterbeek, Brussels. Her dad's Belgian and her mum is Sicilian. And Lara started out her life living in Catania, Sicily. And Italian was actually her first language. Then she spent the rest of her childhood, after a period of time, growing up in Brussels. From 1991, she's lived at times in Quebec, Canada, and at other times in Belgium as well. So she currently resides in Quebec, Canada. She was only a child when she was enrolled in the Royal Conservatory of Brussels, and this was at 8 years of age. So Lara has been involved in music and performing for most of her life, and at 51 she's still going as strong as ever, and it will be great to hear the next instalment of an album or some songs that she releases. So this song, as I mentioned, is one of her songs. Well, she wrote the words and Rick Allison wrote the music, and he was actually the producer of the album that it was featured on, Nu. I'm not sure the pronunciation, Nue, Naked. And it was actually released on her live DVD and CD on Toute Intimité, which was released in 2003. And for this concert, J'y Crois Encore, or J'y Crois Encore, was completely rearranged so that it suited the acoustic nature of this concert. So this is Lara performing with a cello and piano. So I'm really looking forward to hearing this. Oh, also, it was a top 20 French hit as well. So as I mentioned, this is from her concert on Toute Intimité, which was recorded at Olympia in Paris. And this particular recording was done over 2 days, 2nd and 3rd of February 2003. So anyway, let's hear it.
Ici rien ne part, rien ne bouge, arrêt sur écran vivant, isolé, vaincu, sans doute aliéné, pas même un battement. J'aimerais qu'on me ramène, je ne reconnais plus les gens. Seul tout au fond de ma haine, la peine est mon dernier amant. Il faudrait que je me lève, respire et marche vers l'avant, bâtisse à nouveau la grève enterrée par mes sables mouvants, et me souvenir de celle qui n'existe plus vraiment. Redevenir la rebelle et vaincu par l'enfant, j'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort, on a la foi tant qu'on s'endort, la rage au ventre. J'y crois encore à tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort, j'y crois encore. Et que l'espace où j'en crève devienne un autre néant. Quand le ciel dévoile et soulève en moi l'âme et les mois d'un géant. Retourner sans un geste, le passé m'embasse et vraiment cracher sur tout ce qui blesse, ramener le futur au présent. J'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort, on a la foi tant qu'on s'endort, la rage au ventre. J'y crois encore à tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort, j'y crois encore. J'y crois encore à tout jamais, encore plus fort. Le silence a eu tort. J'y crois
Oh, wow, that was magic. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, that was an absolutely amazing performance again from Lara Fabian and also from the cellist and the pianist. It's just so emotionally packed and such an emotional performance from Lara. And this concert was an absolutely phenomenally amazing concert, and this song is no exception than all of the others that I've heard, and I look forward to hearing and reacting to many more from this particular concert, as well as other songs from Lara Fabian as well. Ah, that was so beautiful. Let's go back. So we start with the beautiful, fairly long, it goes for almost a minute, this beautiful introduction on the cello. And it just really sets the scene of the song, and it is such an intimate concert. As on Tout Intimite, it is a very intimate concert. And it's very acoustic as well, the cello and the piano, as well as Lara on vocals. And this intro, as I said, really sets the scene well and fits and is in keeping so beautifully well with the song and the whole concert. So let's hear that first. beautiful.
Ici rien ne part, rien ne bouge, l'arrêt sur écran vivant.
So here, Lara's vocals have come in and she started the song with such poignancy, and it's in her mid-range to start with, and then it branches out a little bit further. She does go up into her beautiful, gentle head voice, a little bit in on doot, the word doot or dute. We'll hear it when we get to it. But she's got such a smooth and polished tone to her voice that is so beautiful to listen to. And this start is just such a great beginning to the song. I love it. Let's go back to here.
Ici rien ne part, rien ne bouge, l'arrêt sur écran vivant. Isolé, vaincu, sans doute aliéné, par même un battement.
Yes, Duta. Beautiful, where she goes up into her head voice at that point and then comes straight back down. So the flips in register are so effortless and beautiful. She's got such a great variation in dynamics throughout the song as well. And this really helps her tell a story. It's beautiful. It brings the story to life. And she's telling the story. So she does such a great job with this. I'll go back to where her vocals come in.
Ici rien ne part, rien ne bouge, l'arrêt sur écran vivant. Isolé, vaincu, sans doute aliéné, par même un battement. J'aimerais qu'on me ramène, je ne reconnais plus les gens. Seul tout au fond de ma haine, la peine est mon dernier amant.
And just there, she's faded that last word out with a very straightly sung note, and then adds in that touch of vibrato that's just so carefully controlled and manipulated by her in such a beautiful manner that it just tails off so beautifully. But what I wanted to say in this section is she has lovely use of ornamentation as she goes down the phrase plus les jeunes. I'm not sure about the pronunciation again. We'll have to go back but that's what I've written there. So it was in that section, and she's got such a powerful emotive quality to her voice that I really love too. It's so rich and resonant and so nice. So I'll go back from this point.
J'aimerais qu'on me ramène, je ne reconnais plus les gens.
Plus les gens. That's the part I meant. And just her ornamentation there is beautiful. I'll pick that up again.
Par même un battement. J'aimerais qu'on me ramène, je ne reconnais plus les gens. Seul tout au fond de ma haine, la peine est mon dernier amant.
Yes, and again, that powerful emotive quality to her voice, as I said, is rich and resonant and beautiful. Let me just go back and pick that up again.
De ma haine, la peine est mon dernier amant.
And what a line, grief is my last lover. Obviously, it's a translation, but from French. Beautifully written by Lara as well. The whole song by Lara and Rick Allison. Such a beautiful song, as well as such an amazing performance. Not amazed, not amazing, because I knew it would be great, but it is an amazing performance. Absolutely brilliant. Now here, into the next section, the piano enters with this block chord, and it's a dissonant chord as well. You can hear there's well, there's a dissonance to this chord in the harmony of it, which just adds to the great drama of the song, and it is dramatic. And then very soon we hear all three of them together, Lara, the cellist and the pianist, and it's, that is such a well arranged piece of music, and the blend between the three is so good. Just pick it up as we lead into there.
Il faudrait que je me lève, respire et marche vers l'avant.
Wow, and you can really hear that emotion in Lara's voice, particularly in this section, but all the way through, obviously. But this section, and it's as this progresses through, Lara's intensity builds, which is really nice. And she still has that brilliant balance between the variety of dynamics, and it's balanced perfectly with the song lyrics as well, and as it's building. So well done.
Il faudrait que je me lève, respire et marche vers l'avant. Bâtisse à nouveau la grève enterrée par mes sables mouvants, et me souvenir de celle qui n'existe plus vraiment. Redevenir la rebelle et la bête, vaincue par l'enfant.
Wow, beautiful. And also, I was going to say the piano, until the second last or third last chord, you could hear that descending bass line that goes down a semitone each time. It's actually the lowest note that the pianist is playing in his left hand with each of the block chords as it sort of moves down. And then I'm pretty sure it starts on an A minor and then gets to a point and then goes to like a B minor 7 flat 5, leading up to that E7 chord, which we've just stopped on. Beautiful. And now we're going into yet another beautiful expressive section from Lara. And her vocal lines are now going to start moving into the higher register. And again, she's got a lovely resonance up there as well. In fact, I'll go right back to where the piano chord starts, this section.
Il faudrait que je me lève, respire et marche vers l'avant. Bâtisse à nouveau la grève enterrée par mes sables mouvants, et me souvenir de celle qui n'existe plus vraiment. Redevenir la rebelle et la bête, vaincue par l'enfant. J'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort. On a la foi tant qu'on s'endort. La rage au ventre. J'y crois encore à tout jamais jusqu'à la mort.
Oh, I've got to play that again. That beautiful note that went up into her head voice once again. Oh, so expertly done and so beautifully delivered.
Tant qu'on est fort, on a la foi tant qu'on s'endort. La rage au ventre. J'y crois encore à tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort, j'y crois encore. Et que l'espace où j'en crève devienne un autre néant. Quand le ciel dévoile et soulève en moi la d'un géant, retourner sans un geste, ne pas seulement passer vraiment, cracher sur tout ce qui blesse, ramener le futur au présent. J'y crois.
Just pause it there because I want to go back and play that again. And I've noted here the forward motion is so brilliant and it helps build the story and builds the song as it's going through, as Lara is telling this story, as it unfolds. Oh, wow. And now we've got all three instruments in which just help build it as well. So beautiful. So I want to go from this point. Oh, sorry. You can also hear that descending bass line in the piano again. That's going down a semitone each time until it then goes to the B minor 7 flat 5 chord into the E7, which are the last two chords, the cadence point, that's called. And, of course, Lara's absolutely beautiful vocals over the top of all of this. It's that forward motion that works in this section again.
J'y crois encore, et que l'espace où j'en crève devienne un autre néant, quand le ciel dévoile et soulève en moi l'âme et l'émoi d'un géant, retourner sans un geste, ne pas seulement passer vraiment, cracher sur tout ce qui blesse, ramener le futur au présent. J'y crois encore. On est vivant tant qu'on est fort, on a la foi tant qu'on s'endort, le rage au ventre.
So again, it's so full of emotion, and Lara is just brilliant at providing and delivering an emotional performance, an emotionally charged performance, full of passion. Brilliant.
On est vivant tant qu'on est fort, on a la foi tant qu'on s'endort, le rage au ventre. J'y crois encore à tout jamais jusqu'à la mort. Le silence a eu tort, j'y crois.
I don't like to stop it. I want to play it and listen to it again and have you all able to enjoy it again. But I'm going to stop it there because I just love the way on Jamais she uses like a short decay on the end of the note. So in other words, she sings it and it stops pretty quickly. Now you've got an attack on a note, how you start a note or a syllable, and you've got a decay on a note. And the decay is the end of the note and where the sound tapers off and disappears. So this is so dramatic and works so well here. Great choice by Lara. Beautiful.
Le silence a eu tort. J'y crois.
I'll play that end again. You can hear just that last line, I still believe, only in French. She sings that with such conviction, and that line requires that in the song. It's a brilliant ending. Such conviction and so strongly announced at the end. It's an enunciation of what the song is about. I still believe. Let's go from here.
Le silence a eu tort. J'y crois encore.
Well, that was so beautiful. Great ending. And fabulous musicians, all three of them. Lara, the cellist and the pianist. Brilliant. That was a real treat. And I look forward to doing more reactions, as I said before, on other songs that I haven't yet done. Who knows, I might even do a song again. Who knows? En toute intimité. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly this time. But, you know, I love it. Love Lara. And I loved listening to this song today. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'll see you again on the channel sometime soon. From Australia, bye for now.